You know, if you look in the distance, this is amazing. Now we're like 500-600 yards. You can see those birds. Like, they know when the big predator fish are around. So, you know, when you're fishing out here in salt water, that's a very good sign. Whether you see birds up in the sky, like we did earlier, like the frigate birds and some of the divers that are waiting for the larger fish, and you can feel from the speed that we're going that Lewis is on the hot trail up there. So the birds, look at, they're feeding again. You can see the birds just jumping right all over them. So Lewis is going to go right up to them. Man, there's got to be hundreds of fish. He's going to try to head them off, so he's a good guy. This is where you got to hold on. These are all jacks feeding on bait fish. Ah, there's got to be a few hundred around here. And I just tossed my Rapala. Look at this. You talk about a feeding frenzy. I've never seen this many. Oh, Barbara, quick. Have you cast in there, honey? Get a cast in there, sweetie. Oh, look at how fast they are moving. This is amazing. I've never seen this many fish. So I've got one on here. You know, Lewis really knows the water here. I'm looking. What's happening? The birds are on the surface and they're just waiting. You know something's up when those birds are all packed like that. And you can see why. If you look now, the birds are pigging out on the bait fish that the jacks are pushing to the surface. So that's what that white foam is on the surface. I mean, there's never a dull moment here at Serena Marina Golf and Residences. This is so much fun. The one thing I wish I did was bring my fly rod, because I mean, casting into a school of jacks like that, they'd hit anything when they're that aggressively feeding. Isn't this something? They all seem to be about the same size. They're 4 or 5 pounds. But boy, are they fighting good. See, the other reason for using the heavy fluorocarbon leader, even to get like the rooster fish and some of the larger fish, you can grab the leader as long as the hooks don't bend. And you can then grab the fish either by the tail, there he goes grunting again, or by the gill plate. So while I'm doing this, he's putt-putting forward. Just going to put my pliers away. I'm going to hold them up for you again, just to give you a nice look. I think I'll have a seat here. You know, this is more comfortable. Aren't they gorgeous? You talk about packs of killer fish. Man, those bait fish don't have a chance. When you get like hundreds of these together, there's so many jacks together. And that's a pattern. Sometimes you get an individual fish, but jacks are schooling fish. So whether you get them, you know, near the rocks and reefs or off the beach like this. So I'm going to get this guy back in the water because I see the fish coming up again. Put him down right over here. We're moving, and that's okay. There he goes.